Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 live stream. Now tonight we are going to be taking a look at the Hubstrecker Hamburg to Lubeck route. Obviously has just released only about half an hour ago to the game. So tonight we're going to be checking it out. Obviously apologies for the slight delay, there was a few issues actually managing to get the route. In the end I have actually had to buy it as there was just a few issues. But let's get this all sorted. Hopefully everyone's all good. Why is it not showing on there? And we'll be going for about an hour tonight. Let's see, let's pop that there. Well, so yeah, we're starting on the menu as you can see. Hamburg to Lubeck, there it is. Let's get into it. Enter. Let's go. Should load us into the tutorial most likely. And then we'll see we've got Amela, we've got Jonathan, we've got Craig, we've got Amanda, we've got Pivers. It hasn't released for you yet because I live in the USA. Andres, we got User. How's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's alright. So yeah, this is Hamburg to Lubeck. Looking forward to this one. Let's get that sorted in there. There you go, we got a bit of that. Morning Rob. Hello Sergeant Sultan Rob, how are you both? There we go.
Welcome to Train Sim World 2, an immersive and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world.
Morning David, how are you? Oh, let's begin.
You've just been awarded some action points.
Lovely.
These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience.
Good to hear Rob, mate.
It is necessary to be fully observant
Jonathan.
of the surrounding world. Practice by
look there, and look there. There we go. I want to go and see that in a minute. That big departure board up there. There you go. Look there. Look there. There we go. No, I don't want to do that. Good to hear, Mella. I'm good. Very tired. Let's go along here. Where are we going? Oh, we're getting a collectible. There's the map there.
This is one of many interactives to be discovered, but not all of them will be as easy to find as this one.
Already. I've got Matt doing the voiceover for this one. Wait for the train. Oh, we need to go over the bridge. Wait, no, maybe not. No, we're just sitting here. Being the worst, stand on the farm. Did the thing work? No, unfortunately not. I think because I tried quite a few times earlier, it basically just locked PlayStation from being able to redeem codes, which is a bit sort of silly. So yeah. So hopefully it will be alright for next time. Doesn't show, oh, does it not, Sergeant? So what time is it for you? Here it's 1:45 in the morning. Oh, here comes the train. A run down here. Yeah, that's right, Richard, mate. Let's run down here. Let's get this into the server. So after Dostlo's being changed on this, I noticed the destination seemed a bit different on the side, the way it looked. I don't know if it's just me. Run along here, quickly getting it into, sorry, not that. Penn Station, New York. What about Penn Station, New York? Follow the markers to... No, we're going this way now. Right, we're going back down here. Let's run. I'm still trying to get this out whilst we're running along. Probably not the best idea. But we do it. There's a lot of people. Porridge and toast will be served shortly. Did you say you can't use the S6 on the 2021 timetable? Yeah, I saw something about that. Right, we're getting to the front here. I'm sort of setting this up whilst we're going along. Let's get in here. There we go. Open the staff door. It's very similar to the 143.
So when ready, sit in the driver's seat.
There you go, we'll sit there.
You can pause the experience at any point and review previous and current objectives.
There you go, that's that.
A heads-up display has appeared on the right side of the screen. This is a guide to what the train is doing.
Alright, Davidoff. Yeah, little Dostos.
This is the speed display. The white needle shows current speed. The red marker indicates the maximum permitted speed.
Yep, I got that. Let's continue that.
This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate forward, reverse and neutral direction.
Hello, Animal the Bus, how are you? Let's continue that.
This is the power display.
Yeah.
A number will indicate what position the power control
Well
is
said,
in.
Matt. Next one, continue.
These are brake indicators.
Brake indicators.
They show the state of the various brake systems, allowing independent management of them.
Hello, MUFC. Does the Dostos come with Hamburg to Lubeck? Sure does. Right, the track ahead's clear.
In the top right are the signal and speed limit displays.
Yeah.
These feature an indication of what is approaching and a countdown distance to when they will come into effect.
Yeah. I got that. What's next?
Some of these displays can be hidden via the settings
Awesome,
menu
Peter. It's going to be good.
experience.
I've got to love German routes. We've got to love German routes. And is it just me, or do the signals look different? They look better. They look more sort of clear. What we doing? Push the handle forward to get going. Oh, there you go. Here we go. Hamburg to Lubeck. Oh, look at that. Looks awesome. Well, that's just Hamburg, isn't it?
Hamburg is one of the major railway stations serving Hamburg.
I'm about to
Many intercity trains start and end their journeys here.
You've played OMSI 2 for 70 hours and 7 days, blimey. Yeah, the signals look clearer. It's not just me, is it?
This
they do look
particular
better.
locomotive is a BR112 and is an improvement on the earlier BR143.
More modern, yeah. And I suppose in a minute we'll say, let's look at what else there is to offer on the route, and it will say freight and collectibles. And then we'll get onto a service.
It's capable of 160 kilometres an hour and is able to work in push-pull operation.
Sounds good. They get up to 100 miles an hour. I think we're almost there. That does it, yeah. I'll watch your stream, then I'll decide if I buy it or not. Fair enough, user. Well, so far coming out of here it looks alright, because obviously on minute to Augsburg you can sort of see everything rendering in and all the buildings, but on here it seems fine. I don't see any buildings rendering into the side of me, which is alright. Window opens as well.
Train Sim World 2 allows you to ride and drive from a selection of camera views. Let's take a look now while exploring this train.
Press R3, there you go. The Link's theory. That's because the Steam release times are different, PJAN. I'm not really too sure why. It's something to do with the Pacific, obviously in California where they're based. And also, I will mention now, we do actually have a giveaway in the stream for the Hamburg to Lubeck route, so do stay tuned until the end for a chance of winning. Obviously, big thanks to Dovetail Games' Natalie for giving us the giveaway. Have you seen Jeff Marshall's latest video? No, I haven't. I did
You've
see
only
it,
explored
but
a
I didn't
small
watch
area
it.
here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy.
Yeah.
Welcome to Schleswig-Holstein in Germany. Ferry passengers along the commuter lines of the Vogelfluglinie deliver and exchange freight from the yards.
Yeah.
Drive the railway line from the city of Hamburg to the coastal town of Lubeck. Along the way,
Lovely.
be sure to fix electrical cabinets, place route maps, fix
I'm gonna try and
emergency
get up to
telephones,
25
and apply
likes.
tourist posters. Choose passenger or heavy freight services and take a trip through northern Germany. Welcome to Hauptstrecke
Jeff Marshall has a very
Hamburg-Lübeck.
long finger. Let me quickly pop that in the... There we go, that's all good. Let's quickly update that. Right, that was the route introduction. Do we need a tutorial for the 112? Probably not. Let's go to the main menu. Hello Reese, I'm not going to get Hamburg to Lubeck, it doesn't win me over. Well, we'll do a whole route in a minute in with a bus. So we've only seen a little bit of it there. But fair enough, your opinion. Yeah, sure will be. How much is this route? $24.99. Timetable. Oh, the 101, the 182, obviously in DB livery. The 112, also we'll be driving that. The Dosto, the 185, the 146, the 185 and MRC livery. And I'm guessing that's the 155. Awesome. So quite a bit of layers onto this route. Let's get in the 112. That's one we want to see. We'll do a whole line run. We'll do probably this service, and that's probably it. And then tomorrow we'll do the freight on the 182. Let's do that one. Nice early morning, Hamburg to Lubeck. You sure can use it? Yeah, I think there's 2 services for it. But we'll have more of a look at what there is to offer at the end. And obviously, I do need to actually clarify now, the giveaway is for a PlayStation code of the route. I'm saying for Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour add-on, awesome NJ. It's going to be good when it does come out. I mean, look at that, 387. Oh, it looks brilliant. There we go. Drive this regional express service from Hamburg, Hauptbahnhof to Lubeck, Hauptbahnhof. Right, let's get going. So, we skipped the tutorial. I think I'm going to know how to set this up. Brake key. Alright, that needs to be 2 on. So we can release the brakes. Release them. Get the doors unlocked. So we need to put the reverser to forward. Obviously, it's very similar to the 143, the setup of this. He is quite a good listener. I'm listening. Hello, Transporter 7. How do I enter the giveaway? You don't need to enter it. I'll just put the code in the chat at the end. But it is for a PS4 code or PlayStation code. Yeah, it can do, Richard. Let's get the doors shut. I think we're ready to go. No, headlights. Oh, they're different. Signal lights. Well, they'll probably be headlights then, won't they? Are they on? Yeah, we got them on. Oh, no. Where are we going? We're rolling back. Don't roll back. We've got 38 kilometres to the next stop. But quickly, I prefer BML over Hamburg to Lubeck. Nice. PZB, yeah. Obviously, it's very similar to the 143 in terms of the way it is. Right, I've got the safety systems on. Let's set that to 20. Let's quickly get off. Not that. That, we don't need the signals on. Do you ever sleep? Isn't it? I do sleep. I mean, I'm going to be getting up at 7:30 in the morning tomorrow, but I do sleep. It's not a lot. Right, let's get that up a tad. Don't know why I'm acknowledging it twice. We've still got the 1000 Hertz magnet, so we can't release ourselves at the moment. Right, so our next stop. Oh, let me get rid of the marker. I don't really like that on there. Not that one. Not that one. That one. There you go. The little pin marker. Right, so this is our first full run of the line. Station Explore. I'm sure we can have a little look at the end, Sergeant Salt. We'll go through all the little nooks and crannies at the end. Obviously have a look at the station as well. It's 2 AM for you, blimey. He can do East Coast. He loves the East Coast way. Right, we've still got the 1000 Hertz magnets. We can't go above 40. So we're probably crossing the tracks here, aren't we? Or soon enough. No, Shayna, no. And how are you, Shane? How is everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's doing alright. Right, we've still got the magnet on at the moment. It's the worst, really. No, it's not. You love it, Pivers. Right, we've still got the green over yellow. We've still got the magnet. Is this as sure as Jeff? This is new. It came out around an hour ago, UK time. But obviously for consoles it releases local time, midnight, and obviously for PC it releases about 5 PM British time. How do you win the code? By just watching. Good to see you, Shayna, I'm good. Oh, no, don't go above 45. No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's all good. I thought it was supposed to keep us at the limit. That started coming down. Hello, Dad. How are you? And hello, Ollie. Yeah, a little bit late to start. I've had a few problems getting the route. What's your first impressions? Brilliant so far. I mean, this is just the first bit. Why are you past your bedtime? I don't really have a bedtime, NCS. I go to bed when, I don't know, when I feel like it. Hello, Liam. How are you? That's alright, Daniel, mate. Someone put hi then from me in the comments section to Daniel. Right, let's release ourselves from PZB. The magnet has gone up to 60. We've got 36 kilometres. That one, ciao. How much is this in US dollars? $29.99, I believe. Oh, fair enough, Jeff. Isn't very hyped for the Brighton Main Line because of Gatwick, but that's not the only reason, but a big point. Ah. We're supposed to arrive at Bad Oldesloe in about 19 minutes time, so we've got quite a lengthy thing. We'll probably getting this tomorrow. Awesome. Good to see you, Liam. Watching whilst in bed. Nice and relaxed then. So when do we get to Lubeck then? I'm interested. When do we get to Lubeck? We get to Lubeck at 6:48, so in around half an hour, 40 minutes. So maybe once we get to Lubeck, we'll have a look at Lubeck station. Then we might jump into the 182, just for a little short run. Don't know why I acknowledged then. Right, let's get the speed up to 100. Yeah, at the end of the stream I will be doing a giveaway of the route, but it's a PlayStation code. So yeah, you can only get it on PlayStation. I'm liking this so far, it's good. Let's get a bit of horn action. Yeah, it's all good. Nice early morning run. Also, we've got the destination board up front here, which is looking brilliant. About Lubeck off plan off. I really want the rush hour and the 313. That's all I have. Pick and choose. Fair enough. Going through a station. Yeah, sure is a Miller. Pivers. Going up to 120. And obviously, yeah, we will be streaming this again tomorrow, and we'll probably do about 2 hours on it. So yeah, it'll be a longer stream tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but later today. Oh, it's got an achievement. Set and achieved. I don't know what that achievement's for, but I just got it. Can everyone redeem the code? But only if you're on PlayStation. Does this route add-on add any more layers to other routes in the game? Yes, the 112 adds layers to HAMBURG route. I think the 112 actually basically adds layers to every other route with a 143 on. Yeah, it does add layers to other routes. Hey, you sure did a Mela. Well, big thanks to Mela. Is it 10 or 12? It's 12. 12 digits. Handy morning buzz. We're going up to 140 in a second. Obviously, give me a week or so and I should be able to do this HUDless. But for now, we have to keep the HUD on. Nice, Liam. Oh, C user. Yes. Right, let's get up to 140. I can only just about see the speedometer. I should have really changed myself to the other side. But it's fine for now. How long is the route, do you know? I think it's 64 kilometres, Pete. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, it's all good, Ollie. Thanks for coming in, mate, and take care. How fast is this? It goes up to 160, I believe. Yeah, I definitely should have changed my camera to the other side. Welcome at NCS. I got the PS website up to copy and paste the code. Awesome, dead. Well, you probably have quite a good chance of getting it then. Fair enough, P-Jan. Yeah, sure is. It's 40 miles, yeah, it's quite a long one. Yeah, see you, Daniel. Pete put in the chat, bye from Joe or something. See you, Daniel. Even though you can't hear me. What bus should I go in when I get the add-on London? I don't know, the Enviro 200. 30 kilometres now to Bad Oldesloe. Back in June, alright. Well, obviously, this is one of the new TS. Oh, we've got another one. Look at that, brilliant. As we've got another one going through. Look, PIS works on here. We've got one at 6:37 from there. Look at that, brilliant. I don't know about Pete. Why does Rail fans come to British Ace? Because British Ace does TSW, Brian. That's probably quite a good reason why. And also there is working level crossing barriers on here, which we'll have to take a look at. My arm is now aching due to my COVID jab yesterday. I'm sure it'll ease up, David. Give it a couple of days. You need another high speed route? I mean, that would be cool. I'm sure at some point. Yeah, it's awesome, Reese. How many 101 trains are there on the timetable? Just 2, Mr. Cube. Yeah, I believe it's just 2 services. 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. Yes. So what's this service? This one is the Regional Express 8, Hamburg to Lubeck. Nice early morning as well. We've got, is that another fast one? No, that one's stopping, that one. Awesome. Am I bringing this? No, I'm not. Well, I do have this route now only on PS4. Alright. TSW PS4 Slim is so unstable on Munich to Augsburg. Well, I'm not surprised. Hello, Richard. Is there a service stops at all stations? There sure is. Sure is. Is this? That's what I want to check. Has the speed gone up? No, it's still 140. Slow trains are driving me crazy. They are too boring for me. Well, fair enough, user. Obviously, everyone has their preferences. I mean, and sort of my preference would be, I don't really like high speed, like high speed, like, you know, only one stop. I don't like the sort of ones where they stop every few hundred meters. I just like sort of normal, sort of, you know, regional trains where they stop at, you know, a few stations, but not all of them or hardly any of them. That's sort of my sort of favourite types. The train game Mason may come. Alright. Wakey. A Cello Express would be a nice addition to TSW2. That would be cool, user. Let's get a flyby shot. Let's whiz ahead of the 112. Yes, Seafer, you're still going off when we're outside the train. Look at that, brilliant. It's got 7 coaches. Awesome. Let's get back in there. They should add it better, the BR101 in Munich to Augsburg. That would be cool. Obviously, you get LZB work. Oh, level crossing. Let's quickly watch this going up. It should go up. The broken IETs would be nice at TSW2. I don't think they'd had the broken ones. Do you know how many stations are on this route? Well, it's 40 miles. I'm not too sure, but I think it's around 20. I think. Is it going to go up? It would be nice to see the crossing go up. Is it going to go up? I bet there's another train coming the other way, isn't there? No, maybe not. Well, it should go up. There probably is another train coming the other way. But if you do sit here for, you know, a few minutes, it will go up. Seems like at the moment, yeah, there's got to be another train coming. You've seen the Accelera Express in real life. Awesome. That's the Seafer going off. We've got 20 kilometres now. It's Bad Oldesloe. So we are getting there. It might be a glitch. No, I'm sure it does work. There probably was another train going the other way. So, would you like to have the Indian Pacific? Oh, that's an Australian one, isn't it? That would be cool. A perfect route I want to see in TSW is, well, it's probably a warning board coming up, isn't there? There it is there. Then I'll read the rest of that comment. I do apologise. Let me bring that down. Train brake on. Oh, what was that comment? A perfect route I want to see in TSW is part of the East Coast Main Line. I was going to say the Brighton Main Line, but that is actually releasing soon. Oh, well, the East Coast Main Line would be brilliant. I'm guessing that train's probably waiting for us to go by, isn't it? Cool. Around 65 hours from A to B in total. Blimey. Oh, it goes up to 160 soon. Awesome, so that's around 100 miles an hour. With a named Bulldog nose due to their unique nose. Awesome. Right, let's get the speed up. 17 kilometers now. Do you think you're better at British or German routes? Probably British routes, Pete. Yeah, probably British routes I'm better at. Always wait 27 seconds from the last coach leaving the crossing and the next train approaching. Alright. You see my new profile? Not at the moment, NCS, no. That's very short between the stations. Quite a colourful station, isn't it? When rush hour comes out, what is the first thing you're going to do? The Brighton Main Line, that's the first thing we're going to do. Also, we'll be doing a fair share of the routes when rush hour does release. I'm not just going to be doing the Brighton Main Line over and over, at least for the first week or so. But yeah, we'll cover the routes fairly. Hello Phil, missing your PS4 community. Yeah, it's a shame about that, Phil. I don't know why they shut communities down. I don't understand. It's yeah, silly. It's annoying. How you doing, Phil? Anyway, for me, it's British and German and twist and French and American. Nice. You got a new profile pic or some face? Moving beef patties. Nice. Hello, Edward. How are you? Wait, what? What's the wait what for? And we'll probably have a warning board coming up in the next few hundred meters for the 90 limit, which we do. So let's start bringing that down anyway. And there's the 90, so we'll acknowledge that and get the brakes on. And we've got 1000 hertz magnets, so things do get pretty serious. In fact, I don't think we're going to make it. I don't think we're going to make it. So this is all part of the route learning. Any second now, we're going to get the... Yeah, there it is. All part of the route learning process. Is this out now? It sure is Phil. Well, it's midnight local time, it will come out. Yeah, I heard about that phase. It's not bad, is it? Obviously, now we know about that 90, we know where it is and how we can avoid it next time. But yeah, all part of the route learning. That's what's fun about these German routes. Do you want Amtrak Heritage units? Well, I don't really know my American trains that well, so I don't mind what we get. Alright, we're just waiting for the brakes to release, then we'll be off. Morning, Chris, how are you? There you go. Screw PZB and LZB annoying me. No, it does take a little while to learn the safety systems, but I mean, it's worth it. Obviously, that bit caught us out as we've never done that bit before. And now we know. Now we know. When we see the 90, start bringing it down quick. BML no-brainer. Please check your DM. I can do David in a second. Right, off we go again. Oh, why didn't you do a video tomorrow? Yeah, sounds good, Pete. What's this station here then? Let's have a look. What's this one? This is... What station's this? This is Bargterheide. Next service at 6:44. Let's get back in. Oh, that's the station with the little mini level crossing. Love that. That train guy Mason. How you doing, mate? Good to see you, Chris. I'm good. I also get the PZB speed restrictions. Mate, yeah, no need for caps NCS, mate. Hello, Mason, how you doing? And can we try and get up to 35 likes? That'd be brilliant. And there's the 140, let's get that up. 140. Is there an overview? What, of the map? Actually, no. Talking about that, let's have a little look at the map. As you said, about an overview. Here is the route map. Obviously, you've got the freight depot down here. You've got, this is Hamburg here, obviously where we started. Obviously, this is Lubeck up here. You've got the other freight stuff there, and we're here, so we're about halfway already, which ain't too bad. It's been about half an hour. Good to hear, Mason. I'm good. Hello, Sage. How are you? Is this Series X? No, this is the PS5. Mason is from Illinois. Oh, awesome. Yeah, hello again, user. What's good, British Rail? What do you mean? Oh, I'm guessing you're supposed to say British Ace. Yeah, I'm good. How are you? Meet Joe, who's from the UK. Meet Justin from Henry, Illinois. Well, nice to meet you, Mason. Oh, I see, user. PZB Speed Magnet. What, like a tutorial? Well, I could try and do something like that. How many platinums now? What game is this? This is Train Simulator 2, Brian, on the new, recently released Hamburg to Lubeck DLC, obviously by DTG. And so far, it's brilliant. And obviously, again, big thanks to Dovetail Games, who have actually provided a code for us to give away on today's stream. And we will be doing that at the end of the stream. It's a PlayStation code. So if you want to get Hamburg to Lubeck, stay until the end. Are you playing Train Sim? Yes, this is Train Sim World 2, Mason. I've got another station coming up, I think, here. I think this is the overgrown one, isn't it? Yeah, sort of grass the platform. Sure did, user. Now, we had a few issues in the end user trying to get the thing on, so no, I paid this time. You play Metro Train Sim 2021? Oh, awesome. .2 kilometres to Bad Oldesloe. Alright, Norfolk. 4.4 kilometres. We should be arriving on time, hopefully. Obviously, that emergency stop didn't help us too much. I don't watch Jason's iRating streams in TS21 due to Jamie driving his steam trains. Alright. I suppose so, user. Well, cheers. Obviously, TSW is the main game on the channel. Obviously, we do love showcasing it to you guys. But yeah. What are you on about, Edward? Cheers, Mason, mate. Yeah, this is PlayStation 5. This is Sage. So yeah, we'll get to Lubeck, and once we're at Lubeck, we will go do a freight service in the 182. Not for long, about 10-15 minutes. Then we'll look at a Hamburg station, and then we'll take a look at the service pattern, the scenarios, that sort of stuff. Slam the brakes on as we're coming up to Bad Oldesloe. You see the station coming up here. So this is our first stop out of Hamburg. Alright, Phil. Mine took, I think, 15 minutes. I mean, 50 minutes ain't bad, Phil. I remember my old internet used to take around 4 hours to do 4 gig. Have you ever seen Union Pacific? Oh, let's get that off quick. I can see the stop marker on there. Let's get that off. There we go. We don't need that on. Did it not turn it off? Well, I did something else, didn't I? Stop marker off. There, that's all. No, I haven't seen Union Pacific before, not in real life. Alright, NCS. Right, this is Bad Oldesloe, and it's quite a big station actually. We'll have to have a little flyover. You can see another train over there. And I must admit, the brakes aren't brilliant on the 112, so do bear that in mind. Also, as we've already sort of learnt the hard way. Yeah, see you, user. Thanks for coming in, mate. Big thanks. Are you streaming an American route or this German route tonight, NCS, mate? Mate, you'd think we'd be stopping on the stop marker, but it seems we're stopping here. Right, let's have a look at Bad Oldesloe Station. This one seems like a fairly interesting one. It seems like it's got some sort of terminating platform as well. Let's quickly pop out of there. Let's have a look. This is cool, isn't it? So we've got this. Oh, this is awesome. We've got some sort of terminating platform here. So I suppose you can sort of do a run around the train. That's pretty cool. Well, no, yeah, not running it around. So it's got a cab car on the. Oh, I suppose they probably used to run it around. But no, obviously you've got the cab car on the other end. That's cool. So I suppose that they're the slow services. Where's the PIS for this? I don't think there's any on this platform. Well, I suppose they're the slow services to Hamburg. Fair enough, Dad. When will you stream the Clinchfield Railroad? At some point, NCS. And we've got the other platforms though. It's quite a cool station, this one. When's the next service? 7:28 to Hamburg. And the next one after this one is at 7:02. So I think it's probably every half an hour, I suppose, to Lubeck. That's not bad. Awesome. Right, let's get the doors shut. Oh god, we didn't even put the train lights on. Sorry, passengers. We'll quickly just, yeah, we'll put that on and we'll put that on. The passengers won't be happy about that. They're on now. Right, it'll be Rheinfeld next. Let's get going. Let's set that up. Brakes are releasing. Oh, right, NCS. The same rolling stock as Israel carriers. Oh, right. Yeah, welcome back, Amela. Right, off we go. So speed is still 160, I think. Wasn't it 160 along here? So I can't see because my face is in the way. No, it's 140, isn't it? 140. There you go. On Metro, we got a male doors closing chime, while Caltrain has a female version. Alright, NCS. Is there a destination board on this train? The sure is David's. That you've got Lubeck on there. And you can see the new one up front. Look at that, awesome. For some reason on the 143, when you put the train lights, it doesn't turn on. Yeah, you actually have to go and actually use the panel in the coaches to turn it on, Amela. I suppose as it's an older train. Hello, Craig Gaming. He is still alive. Mine froze. Oh. Yes. I reckon she's probably fallen asleep, Amela. I've got a feeling. What about inside the train? I don't think the PIS works inside the train, no. We'll have to have a look. See, this part of the route I actually didn't have a look at. I remember I watched the Railfan TV stream from Hamburg to Bad Oldesloe. I didn't watch past this bit, so this bit's basically completely new to me. Oh, blimey, face, it's quite quick. But what does everyone think of the route so far? Oh, Potter off to Spurs. I'm not sure. Not sure, Phil. I think there was rumours about it. I don't know if it is happening. Please open the windows. Yeah, I'll get them open. I picked too many Dostos. Yeah, but the thing is with Germany, obviously, literally all the trains are all sort of the same. As obviously it's a nationalised rail network, so I suppose they just get the same rolling stock. So there is going to be lots of Dostos, but it's just being realistic. Good, nice scenery. It looks awesome. I think it's a route full of German bulldog noses. Right. Fair enough, Pete. I'll go with speed then again. We'll sit on that half an hour NCS. Don't want it to be too loud. Yeah, I think it's quite a nice chilled out route, this one, obviously, especially if you're doing this service, for example. We had 38 kilometres between Hamburg and Bad Oldesloe. So yeah, just a nice chilled out route. Not much, not much to do. Yeah, German route's a good feel. So the cool thing about German routes is basically if you own the other German DLC, you get the trains from that DLC on this DLC, which is brilliant. I quite like that, obviously, the layering system. Awesome NCS, or maybe in future. Right, coming into Rheinfeld. Will Mr. Adams be able to drive it? We'll have to wait and see, Pete. If it passes the Mr. Adams check, anyone can drive it. So what's this stop after this? After this it's Lubeck. Okay, we're fast thereafter. Hello Berlin Bear, I can't stay for long, but it's looking good. It sure is. And I'm good, how are you, mate? You can just make one using the 406. What are you on about, Edward? How long are you streaming for? Well, once we get to Lubeck, I want to try a little bit of the 182 for about 10 minutes. Then we'll take a look at Lubeck and Hamburg station. We'll take a look at the services, the scenario, and the journey mode. And then we'll do the giveaway, and then we're going to finish. Yeah, it's awesome, PJ. How many subs do you have? 2.9k. Why can't Dovetail Games go down the same route as Gran Turismo with sharing liveries? Well, I think that is something they do want to do in future, Phil. Yeah, I think that is something they do want to do in future. Look at this, awesome. So this is Rheinfeld. Doesn't seem like a very busy place, does it? And we're due in at Lubeck in 10 minutes. Oh no, it's, we're blooming late. 1 minute late. I'm sorry, passengers. The next service, I think it's every half an hour, I believe. Well, at least it seems like it's every half an hour. Multiplayer would be cool, yeah. And one thing, I think the difference with these Dostos are, I think the destination, as the new dynamic ones, obviously they do it automatically. I think the writing's actually smaller. I think that's the difference, which I keep seeing. Well, I've noticed it. I think the writing's smaller on these. Alright, Phil. That would be a crime in Japan, yeah, being late. So I'm pretty sure if you're late in Japan by like a minute, they literally have to send an apology letter. And it's like, wow. Do you like the Empire Builder? Yeah, it's alright. Was it 140, wasn't it, again? Right, and we're off. So this has been a full line run, this one. Loving it. We've got 12 kilometres. So I suppose soon enough we should start seeing all the sort of buildings going up again, and as we sort of come into the urban area. Oh, blimey, man. Let's get a flyby. We come over here. I would have to send 1,476 kilometers in one day. Oh right, Edward. No need for caps, mate. The door looks like they tried to integrate the high door, Dostos. And how you doing, Hunter? I don't really know the difference between the German trains or whatnot, so I mean I don't have any problems with it. That's not the thing where I use the samurai sword, is it, Phil? How many meters is this train? This train is 202 meters. Hello, Matty Fast. How are you? Yeah, I'm loving this so far. It's brilliant. Obviously, we will be on this tomorrow as well. Not tomorrow, but later today we'll be on it for a couple of hours. And yeah, I'm gonna warn everyone now. The DBB 112 brakes aren't brilliant, so yeah, just be careful when coming into stations. Good to hear, Matthew Fast. I'm good. And can we try and get up to 40 likes? PJ. Good old Black Ops thing there. What download time is now 59 minutes. Nice. Do the shunters operate on this route? No, Pete. Well, we'll have a look at all of the layers on here once we get to Lubeck. Brilliant. Yeah, not far to Lubeck now. Let's warn Mr. Adams. Not take any notice. It sounds silly, but I'm sort of getting that rapid transit vibe for this route. Sort of just the way it sort of is. Yeah, I'm getting a sort of rapid transit feel. So I think 'cause it's sort of just flat and it's straight most of the way. Sort of, I mean, that's how rapid transit is quite a lot of the way. Sort of getting that feel to it. Alright, NCS. Well, we should get a warning board for the 90 soon. Alright, PJ. You was at a cheesecake factory. Oh, nice. Well, we've got a 90 warning here, so slam on the brakes before it's too late. Oh god, here we go again. We've got the 1000 Hertz magnet and we need to get below 85 within 23 seconds. I don't see it happening. Although we are putting the brakes on a fair bit. That's probably been, what, 15 seconds? Okay, yes. We made it. We actually made it. But that was in full service brakes. Oh, man. Let's set that down to, what was it, 90? What's this? That's cool coming across there. I guess we're coming into Lubeck now, obviously by those massive tower blocks there. Oh, you gotta be joking. I know what I've just done. I don't know, we went above 85. Yeah, it's good now though, isn't it? It happens, we're route learning. This is the thing about route learning. Even though that was a silly mistake, it's all good. It happens. Oh, good God. There we go. Yeah, we did NCS. I went above 85, which obviously we weren't supposed to do. It got angry with us. We'll have to wait for the brakes to release, and then we can get going again. Yeah, we're on the outskirts of Lubeck now. Yeah, definitely a Miller. Come on, let's get going. Why are we waiting so long? Okay, we've probably broken, haven't we? Oh, there you go. There you go. Now the brakes are coming off. How frequent are freight services for train spotting? We'll have to have a little look, Liam, in a second. The brakes coming off. I think we've broken, haven't we? We've somehow broken the train. No, I think the brakes are still releasing. It should get moving. Have you heard of an annoying song called Baby? Yeah, I have heard of that song. No power, hey? Has the pantograph gone down? We did, yeah. No, pantograph's still all good. We will get this going again. Trust me, we will. Let's quickly make sure that. Yeah, that's good. No, they're still not agreeing with us. Yeah, that's exactly. That doesn't mean it means no good. I know what we can do. Quick. Will you play Cane Creek? We sure will, Brendan. Let's quickly flick that off. Flick them off. Oh God, not that. Quickly flick that off. Flick that off. How many minutes Hamburg to Lubeck? Well, it should be about 40 minutes, but obviously for us it's been a bit longer. See, we will get going. We will. There we go. It's easy as that. And we're away again. Let's quickly release ourselves. There we go. And we can get up to 90. Right, so where are we now? We're sort of... Oh, we're on the approach to Lubeck now. Just around this corner and sort of the throat up to the station. And we're away again. Yeah, so after this we'll have a quick look at the 182, literally a quick look. We'll have a look at Hamburg Station. We're also going to have a look at the service mode, the timetable and the journey mode, and then we'll be done. And also the giveaway as well. We've got that to do. We've got a warning for a 60 on there. And yes, to clarify, the giveaway is for a PlayStation code of the route. So yeah, only PlayStation people can redeem it. That's coming out 60 now. So they're probably crossing the tracks. I don't know. Got a warning there for an 80, we'll acknowledge that. Although the signal did say 60, so yeah, I'm sure we would NCS. But in the game that doesn't happen, so as the rating would shoot up. So I guess this is where the freight services begin. We've got some sort of freight yard here, so I'm guessing that's where the freight begins. yeah, making our way into Lubeck. 1.8 kilometres. We're arriving a few minutes late, but I mean that's expected for our first run. All right, Davidoff. This is 95th. Quite cool coming into Lubeck. And I'm actually standing up on that bridge there. It'd be brilliant if you wanted to do some train spotting. You can see the whole freight yard, I think, going into Lubeck. It's awesome, PJ, isn't it? I've got a single yellow there. So I'd imagine the red light will be in the platform, so we should be alright for now. Got a freight service over there actually going there. And here we are, Lubeck station. We made it. That was a full line run from Hamburg to Lubeck, and that took almost an hour. But we're not finished yet. Yeah, that's a good Richard. Well, it's not in Chicago, NCS. This is in Germany, mate. Yes, we'll do a very quick, probably 5-10 minutes of a freight service, just so we can say we've done the 182, and then we'll take a look. Well, no, we're back out of this. We'll take a look at services, scenarios, journeys, and then we'll do a quick freight service. How do you get to time people out? Mods do that, David. Yeah, well, we made it to Lubeck. What a lovely little station. And there's the stop marker there. So for the first run, that was good. Love that. Nice journey. Nice and chilled out as well. Get the doors open. Right, Lubeck station. Let's have a little look as we are here, then we can tick that one off the list. So Lubeck station, it's what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't really count. It's too late. 2, 4, 6. I think there was another platform. What, about 10 platforms here? So I mean, it's a fairly decent sized station. Look at this, brilliant in there. Can we go out here? No, we can't get out there. Oh, we've got a first of many, a trophy for that. 46 minutes. Right, main menu. So let's take a look at the journey mode, well, the journeys which are available. We'll take a look at the scenarios which are available. And then we will do a short freight service, and to finish it off we'll have a little look around Hamburg station. Right, so let's look at these scenarios. So you're getting 5 scenarios: new to the area, evening rescue, bug to hide, return, turn back freight, that's 90 minutes, and also ice night, which sounds good. That's alright, a good mix of scenarios there for you to be getting into. And then we'll take a look at the timetable. Obviously you can use the 101, I believe it has 2 services, you can see them there. The 182, I suppose that substitutes basically the 112 services. We've also got the 112 here, obviously the main sort of workhorse on the route. Got obviously the Dosto, which, you know, basically go with the 112 and the 182. You've got the 185, which is probably for freight services, I would imagine. Yeah, that's for freight services, that one. We've got the 146, obviously for passenger services. Obviously, yet again, obviously replacing the 112 services. And then we've also got the MRCE 185, and that is for freight as well. But I must say, if you don't own any other routes in the game, you'll only be getting the Dosto, the 112, and the MRCE 182. Obviously, these are all layers. And also the 181, no, we don't do that. And also the 155 layers onto this as well, which is nice, obviously for freight services. Let's go back to the 182, and obviously, yeah, you can change it to the freight one. That looks brilliant, doesn't it? And you got all the services on there. So yeah, in total we have got 202 services. Let's take a look at what journeys there are. So on the journeys, you've got 5 chapters. Welcome to Schleswig-Holstein. Express yourself. Doppel trouble. Freight night and dog weather. Dog weather. That's an interesting name for it. Right. What we're going to do now is we're going to do a short freight service. We're going to go in the freight 182. Let's do that one quick. That one there. Alright, David off. Right, so we'll do about 5-10 minutes of this service, as it's coming up to 2 AM already. And then once we've done this, we're then gonna take a look at the at Hamburg station. That's true, Miller. Hauptstrecke Hamburg. Right, I suppose it probably is the same setup, isn't it? I think this screen here is new for the for this one. Set that to forwards. This is now the 182, which should be equipped with LZB as well. Right, for this service, I don't know if we will stick on the PZB as we're not really doing anything on it. So we'll do it anyway. That off. That goes to that. PZB on. And then you have to come in this corridor, which is quite cool. And yeah, LZB does work on here. All of them work, which is nice. CIFA. There you go, that's all good. Right, let's get back to the front. Let's set that to 20. Let's get going. They moved the screen to go up there. I don't need to set any points. No, we don't. So we'll do about 5-10 minutes in this. If it wants to get moving, that would be a good start. We probably need to change that to that. We'll get that to that. Right, can we go? We're not moving. No, we are moving. No, it is getting power. But no amps are going in. Oh, there you go. Right, we're moving. We're off. Look at this. This looks brilliant. That is really smart. That does look pretty clean, doesn't it? Can we try and get up to 40 likes? Hello British Ace, I'm Conrad 2009 PS4. I've seen you on YouTube and PS4 recommendations. Awesome. He is a Miller. Can you? Yeah, we're open the window. Right, let's get the speed up. No, not that.
CIFA.
Yeah, CIFA. Yeah. We'll unrelease that. Where should we go? We'll go down to where's that Rheinfeld station? We'll go to Rheinfeld on this one. Let's get that up a tad. Yeah, I'm liking this one, it's not bad.
CIFA.
Screens are still reversed. Oh, I'm guessing that one's supposed to be there, is it? Oh, that's the Ebola, isn't it, that one? It doesn't seem like these magnets are still working, which I think is a glitch, because on the 101 they weren't working, I think, until the fix. So hopefully they get these on soon. Let's jump ahead here.
CIFA.
Hello, official New York Rail fan, how are you? Awesome. Let's get that up. In fact, now we'll go down to this corner here, and then we'll take a look at Hamburg station. Oh, I see, PJ.
CIFA. Sifa.
54 kilometres to Rothenburgsport. Hello NCS, how are you? And I believe this part of the route here wasn't actually included in the TS version, so you're getting a sort of little bonus bit there, which is cool. Brilliant. So what's everyone's thoughts so far? Right, that was just a short run in the 182. We're not going to cover this too much tonight. We'll do more of this sort of later on in the day. But let's take a look at Livery Designer. Yes, let's check out Livery Designer for the 112. Let's see what you can actually do in the Livery Designer on the 112. And then after that, we'll take a look at Hamburg Station. And after that, we are finished. Yeah, we're still going, Daniel. Yeah, CP Jan, thanks for coming in, mate. Tools, livery editor, 112, 112. Wish there was a way you could search them on here. 112. Where's the 112 on here? I've missed it, haven't I? 112, there it is, HBK. Yeah, we'll call it new livery. Edit. Yeah, it's awesome, innit? Let's just make it. Oh, that's quite cool, isn't it? I suppose it sort of gets rid of the DB thing at the front. It's very plain. You can do quite a bit with this, actually. Yeah, you can do a fair bit in the Livery Designer. Anyway, let's get out of there. That's the little look at the Livery Designer. Right, so what we're doing now is we'll take a look at Hamburg Station, and then we are then done. But so far, I'm loving the route. Explore on foot. Oh, and the giveaway. We need to do that as well. So if you're on PlayStation, get ready for the code. Let's spawn in at that would do 5. Let me actually, in fact, get the code for you guys. Let's get that up there. I can see you, Daniel. Right, so we're going to take a little look at Hamburg Station, and then that's it. Look at this, Philips. What do Philips do? I've seen a TV, innit? I think they do TVs and all. So you got the bits on it, on the services. Quite cool, you got the little sort of kiosks there. Do these screens work up here? No, these ones don't work up there. Oh, there's a massive station, it's brilliant. And you can go down here as well. I think there's also the little sort of signal garden here as well. I'm just sorting this out. Let me try and get the code for you guys. It's on here. Yeah, I think there's a signal garden up here, isn't there? Right, let me quickly copy that. So yeah, if you are on PlayStation, do get ready for the code to come into the chat. Oh, fair enough, it should, I suppose. You know, let someone else get it, I suppose. But I mean, you can redeem it if you want. But will I put the code in the chat? Here, this is a little signal guy. Look at this, brilliant. All the little signals and the little bits of track. Cool. But that is going to be it, everyone, for today's first look at the Hamburg to Lubeck route. And here comes the code. So if you're on PlayStation, get ready. There we go, there it is. There's the code. And obviously, big thanks again to DTG for actually providing the code for us tonight. Obviously, if you do actually redeem the code, do actually message Natalie and give her a big thanks for giving the code. Little museum, yeah. But that is going to be it from me. Obviously, thanks all for coming in. Obviously, brilliant job to DTG for producing another quality route. But yeah, that is going to be it. Obviously, you will find a link in the description to the Discord server and to the PayPal if you do want to help support the channel, and also to the merch store. If you do go and check out our brilliant merch in there. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thanks for coming in. Have a lovely rest of your day. I'll be back at around 4 p.m. British time for 2 hours of Hamburg to Lubeck. But yeah, so far, very positive. Loving it. And yeah, it's brilliant. But that is it for me. Thanks for coming in, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys. See ya. And also, whoever does get the code, do ping me in the Discord server. Just DM me, and then I can message you back. But yeah, thanks all for coming in, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys.